What's up, man? Welcome to Soup Sandwich.
Man, how you doing?
We got Hannibal, aka Pablo Freshcobar.
Yes, sir.
Am I saying that too white?
No, man.
No, it's good.
Just right.
Is that right?
That was just right. You caught that just right at the end.
That's Freshkobar.
Yeah, Freshkobar.
Like you're about to do a fucking magic trick, right?
Right.
That's it.
Exactly.
All right. So, living in Atlanta, by the way, of Chicago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we're gonna get into that
Phoenix,
first.
Arizona too. Let me not forget.
You born in Phoenix?
No, I just spent like 10 years out there. So
Phoenix has the ugliest girls alive.
not true.
I'm just kidding, man.
yeah, that's far from.
I'm just kidding.
Far from the truth. So anybody from there already know that. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
look, I've been out to Phoenix a bunch, Phoenix and Scottsdale and all that. I'm like, when I go back, I was like, I come back to
Scottsdale.
Atlanta, I'm like, dude, those girls are disgusting. I'm like, really? I'm like, no, man, no, they're not disgusting.
He funny as hell.
They look great.
He coming at y'all. Hey, if he come back to Phoenix, y'all, hey, he talking spicy.
Dude, I'm
like
telling you
that.
right now, those girls are fucking fine, man.
Right, you better,
Yes.
hey, you better get them right.
It reminds me like of if you got all the girls in Athens, all the girls in Knoxville, all the sorority girls, and put them in one place, and some might call that heaven.
Knoxville.
What do you think?
I mean, I don't
All
know,
the SEC schools, what I mean, all the SEC football schools all have hot girls.
Yeah,
really hot girls, and you rounded them all up. And you're like, hey, live in Phoenix. That's what Phoenix is.
I'll say Phoenix is like a mixture between like all the West Coast girls, like from Cali
Yeah.
to Vegas
Yep.
to. It's just like it's.
It's a lot of money down in
It's a lot of money.
Scottsdale too, man.
Scottsdale,
Tons of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money out there.
Yeah, it's really nice. If you're a golfer, man, go play golf there. If you're not a golfer, I'll teach you how.
I mean, I love golf, man. Like
Yeah.
honestly, I always want to like. I've practiced like a top golf. I'm not like a big golfer
But
per
top
se,
golf,
but,
that's a good start.
You know what I'm saying? But like, look, yeah, I'm down to hit some tees. You know what I mean? Bring some
That's
blunts
it.
and hit some tees. You know what I mean?
So you're born in Chicago. You did a decade out in Phoenix, and now you're in Atlanta, right? So when did we become an artist? When we become that? When you were born, and when did we start it?
When do we start? Let's see. I started probably like artist. I started like writing at like 16. So I started writing at 16 and being. Then I always been ever like coming up. Was in like talent shows and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just participated in the school festivities.
In Chicago.
Yeah.
Like
Chicago.
Tongue Twister was like next to you, right?
Oh man, I wish.
That's
man.
a long time ago, though, right?
Twister, man.
Yeah.
Twister was a man back. Yo, Twister.
He was in Guinness Book of World Records at one point.
Man,
I think somebody beat him. I can't remember who, but yeah.
Maybe Buster.
Do you wanna ride
Was it Buster?
in the backseat of a caddy?
Chop it up, do it, die.
That's it.
Hey, on the real. That boy Johnny P. Yeah, Johnny P go crazy. Yeah.
That's my era though. That's 90s. That's 90s rap. So
Yeah, you got the best era though.
I think so.
I mean, I was born 1990, so I wish that I was like 16 in the 90s, in the early 90s. Oh, it would have been lit.
So 16 in the early 90s, like that's the beginning though. So I think I caught the middle. So I was middle school when NWA was, coming out, and that was a fresh kind of thing, gangster rap, the birth of it,
No, facts.
And then so I graduated in 98. So I got really outcast in Atlanta, great artist, best duo ever in rap, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
We at the same time we had the West Coast and East Coast rivalry, a bad ending with two of the best rappers that ever lived died because of this stupid stuff.
Fucking Biggie,
Yeah, so I was in the middle of all that. Which
Did you see the movies into City of Lies? It's about the Biggie.
I've
murder.
seen a lot of this stuff. I've seen a lot of documentary that basically the same dude like was both of them. Like it had nothing to do with any of the shit really.
Yeah.
And there was a so the guy that actually like did the murder on, like there was a PI that went all the way through it and spent years on it, and basically it went down and said both of the people that killed both of these people are dead now too. So that was Bailey, do you remember that was a 20-year thing maybe when it was the 20-year anniversary of their death, and it was like
Damn,
it was a cool documentary, but it was basically following the police and the private eyes following all of the breadcrumbs to see what happened, and a lot about Suge Knight. Suge Knight, man, dude, he ruined a lot of motherfuckers' careers, man, by being an idiot. He could make a lot more money in what he was. He had the keys to the castle. This dude still wanted to.
It's kind of like you can say he was. Suge Knight has two parts to play. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you have to put your man in that man's shoes if you were ever in like the surroundings. How he made everything around him work for him. It's like to be able to do that is like a whole nother level of businessman, a whole other level of power. And in that position of power, there's going to be people that try to test your seat. There's going to be people that try to test your position and see what you're going to do in that position.
I hear you, but there's been a lot of people that have done the same thing as him before and after, and they left the crime because they saw the dollars of true no crime money that could be bigger than all that.
Right.
And if he would have stopped, then he would have still had an empire and make more money than he could ever do with the Crips, the Bloods, whoever the fuck they want to do. He could make more money doing that.
Right.
We're talking about a lot of fucking albums and records and so iTunes now. If he was now, it'd be iTunes, ching, 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 just making money, hand over fist, man. Right. You got to know when to leave it.
You got to, and that's a fact.
You got to know when to leave it.
He didn't leave in the time, man. He definitely didn't leave in the time.
Nah.
Yeah,
It was good shit though. That the Death Row Records was awesome. That's for sure.
It definitely was.
Who was your like idols, your mentors, that people that pushed you along? Your favorite people?
My favorite people growing up, I would have to say, people that pushed me along, influenced me. My father, he was definitely one. William Winton, rest in peace.
Cheers.
My uncle, Money Frage.
Money Frage?
Yeah,
that's a good name.
Yeah, he was a pretty cool cat. And my grandfather, I mean, I learned a lot about him growing up, but he passed away when I was like 4. He got shot in the head 8 times, like
damn,
executed basically. But he
Chicago,
Miller Frazier. He ran a lot of blocks out there. He had a few shops out there too, like little designer and barber shops. So. Pretty solid guy. They say he had 28 kids and counting at the funeral. Like,
damn, not as much as Travis Henry, but a lot.
Had a lot.
What is Travis Henry? You know Travis Henry?
No.
It's Derrick Henry's. Is it his brother, Bailey? He went to Tennessee at one point. I think they said he had like 30 kids or whatever. And he was still in the NFL playing. You know Derrick Henry. Titans or whatever, the running back. So this is his older brother or cousin or whatever. But man, he went to like, do you remember this, Roger? Didn't he have like 30 something kids?
That's crazy.
No. Did you look it up just now? Was it 11 kids? Right there on the board. 11 children by 10 different. I thought it was way more than that. 28 kids, man. That's a. How many do you think Lakers dude had?
Who?
Will? You know. Dude, there's no way. This dude was like king ding-a-ling, man. Right? You won't believe how many kids pro running back Travis Henry had. NFL players with the most kids.
ODB had a lot of kids too, though.
I bet.
ODB
was my
one of my favorite. He's one that inspired me too. I like ODB. I like him off the camera, like his not even off the camera, but I like his natural demeanor, just like not giving a fuck, but at the same time conscious and trying to put people on.
Sure,
you know what I'm saying. I love that about him. You know what I'm saying. ODB, I have to say, is definitely one of definitely a good inspiration.
Hell yeah!
Facts.
They're one of my favorites, man. That was also '90s. I was a Wu-Tang kid too, so I've been to a bunch of their shows. I went to Rage, Wu-Tang in '98, and dude, he was so hammered. He sat down, laid down on the stage to do all this stuff. That's how fucked up he was. And they opened for Rage, so I think they went back and forth. Rage opened, they opened, back from city to city because they were both really good at the time. I don't know if you know who Rage Against the Machine is.
Nah,
but they're big time. They're a big time metal band. I mean, they're. But it was a cool
I know
mix.
Guns N' Roses
Nah, so Guns N' Roses was '70s. Rage was a '90s.
Okay.
They were at the same level as Wu-Tang in their popular music, and his popular music. But
I have to check him out.
you would you probably would have heard one of their songs. What do you think? Yeah. Anyways, they did a tour together, and
Bulls on Parade, probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. So they would
How's it going?
God, man, I'm not gonna do it because I have to sing in this mic.
I got you.
Go ahead, fuck it. So now I'm riding around my family with a pocket full of shells. It was t-shirt bands. So if you were a rock and roll alternative rock and roll, they were all from Seattle, Nirvana. All Nirvana, Pearl Jam. I don't know if you've ever heard of any of these, but those were huge bands, still are big bands, a lot of them. And they were in all Seattle, right? Well, so they were different from those t-shirt bands. Wu-Tang. Oh, here he is.
Baby, come on.
Baby, come on.
Turn the mic up. Turn
Turn the mic up.
Turn the motherfucking mic up. Turn the bitch back up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. I'm the God who's the head of the lost. 30 dog, I'm from the Wu-Tang squad. Can I get raw? 30 to the floor. Rhymes just on your mind, can't ignore. Hip-hop to me is like place to play. My specialty for me to do is MC.
Say what you wanna say, every day.
Pop at the motherfucking microphone and day. I'm mad because I got that gift. That made your ass have the talent that all I got for us. I'm so smart, MCs got paid a lot.
This is it. 87. This is it.
Black man jam, most of slam. When it comes to the money, you ain't funny. That's why you gotta do what you gotta do. Let me get a woo, day, woo, day, woo, day, woo, day, woo, day. Hold on.
Is on your brain. I get Ricky Raw when it's time to get.
That was a fun time back then, man.
Shotgun, killer shit. You will never step to me. Nigga thinking that it really
Like he's got the beer and the mic in the other hand too, same time. Dude was sick.
Yo, ODB.
Dude was sick, man. Yeah. They were so sick. So that the guy that I told you, my friend that OD'd or whatever. One of the last things we did is together is because we were big Wu-Tang fans, and we went and watched randomly, and it was so weird. We went to Tabernacle. You know Tabernacle? No, not Tabernacle. Masquerade. You know Masquerade? Okay.
Masquerade.
I'm gonna take you to these things. So Masquerade is like a 3-story building that has stages on each story, and it's bands that are playing on each story. Right? Okay. It's in Atlanta. Is this still open, Bailey?
I don't know.
Anyways, I think it is. But it's indie bands, and then they have headliners sometimes too, right? But Tabernacle is over by Centennial Park, and big headliners. Last thing I watched there, I went and watched Dave Chappelle there. Oh, okay. So bunch of really good bands. It goes back, man. It's an indoor
Park, yeah.
It's an indoors facility. It's an old church called Tabernacle, and the acoustics is supposedly really, really good there. But I went with my friend Mike Scott. God rest his soul. But I'm telling you right now, we went and watched Redman and Method Man, and there wasn't but about 100 people in this place. So, yeah, because it was random, and they came in. They were like an hour late, but we got to watch Redman and Method Man with like 150 people.
That had to be lit.
Yes, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, Redman is like.
I fuck with Method and Red, definitely.
It was badass.
Original How Highs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a move.
Yeah. A lot of people think Redman's one of the best ever. A lot of people.
Redman, he definitely has his own style, his own swag, and he's definitely lyrical. I definitely fuck with Red, and he's funny. So
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He's just not as personable on camera when he's not singing as like RZA or Method Man or not as commercialized. You can't they can go make money in a lot of different ways.
Yeah. I mean, they got
like
the
Snoop
movie
Dogg.
money.
Snoop Dogg can motherfucking do this the puppy Super Bowl with Martha Stewart. If you're not talking about that's range.
They put themselves in that acting industry, and I would love to get into that acting industry too, because it's just being versatile. What's wrong with being versatile? There's nothing wrong with being versatile.
No, not at all.
And they chose to put themselves in that position. You know what I'm saying? So they can make more happen.
Yeah.
They can solidify more a bag in other areas
for sure
than the main one they know. And
that's right. Well, look, you put your eggs in different baskets, right? So if that album doesn't go well, then you can go do
got
this
this
and this
acting
and this
movie
and
I
this
can
and
fall
this. I
back
can do a
on,
lot of
right.
things, and the next album will hit. You know,
Right.
whatever. Because I got a lot of tools in my bag. I can do a lot of shit.
Right, exactly.
You know?
It's 24 hours in a day. You
Dude,
know what
if
I mean?
Snoop Dogg, if boxing doesn't give him after the Roy Jones Tyson fight, if they don't give him like a commentating like contract, they're crazy. Like he did such a good job at commentating. He commentated that fight.
Really?
Yes, dude. Nate,
I'm about to lose.
dude, I'm telling you, you go look back. Look, he was like, I'll tell you just one funny. Like he was funny as a motherfucker, and he was right. Like he knew boxing, but he's just funny. Like he's a good color guy. You know, he just throw in some comments. You know, and he goes, he said, Nate Robinson got knocked out. You know, did you watch the fight?
I seen Nate getting. I watched the highlights.
So
I watched
Nate
the
got
highlights.
knocked out, right? You know, and everybody's like, man, because he was knocked cold, right? He said
Yeah,
he's
Jake
knocked
Paul
out,
knocked him the fuck out.
and everybody was quiet. You know?
Damn, Nate cool though. I met Nate one time too. No lie, I met him in Phoenix around 2008, 2009. Like when they had the All Star weekend out there.
Yeah.
And
Jake Paul?
No, I met Nate.
Oh, Nate Robinson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I met Nate, and actually, like when I went up to the All Star game, he was out there with some of his people. Like, but it was like right before, like it was probably the day before the All Star game. He
Yeah.
complimented my watch. I had a nice G-Shock on that was like flashing at the time.
Was it fake?
No, it wasn't.
He's like, nah, man.
Nah, that was official. My sister sent it to me. from
Nice,
New York.
man.
But
You a watch guy?
used to
There's
be.
watch guys and there's not watch guys.
I used to be. I need to get a new one, but I haven't really bothered with one probably in like a year or two.
But after that fight, or after Nate got knocked out, everybody was quiet. Like even the commentators were quiet. Like, I hope the main guy was like, we just hope he's all right now or whatever. And Snoop Dogg goes, man, Nate's from the hood. He be all right.
Right.
And that's all he said. I just started dying laughing.
Because they really had to take that, you know what I'm saying? So, man, you got to take that, and if you want your get back, you got to come back another day, challenge him again. You know what I'm saying?
Don't.
But it's
don't
like,
box. You're not a boxer.
Right, he's not a
And you're not
boxer.
25. What's Jake? How old is Jake Paul?
I mean,
25? Get out of here.
I mean, how old is Nate's? Probably like 30, 33.
40 plus? Yeah, 4. Oh, is
34.
Nate only 34 years
Man,
old?
he could get another rematch. If I was, I'll keep it real. If I was Nate, I couldn't, just the warrior in me couldn't go out like that. I need my rematch. I trained.
You get
2
beat
months
up
straight.
again.
Nah.
Nate's too short, man.
Nate could have had that. I mean, tell that to Tyson. Tyson was shorter than a lot of his opponents.
But he was a monster, and he was thick too. He was really thick. So look, at the end of the day, if Roy Jones Jr. fought Tyson, Roy Jones Jr. is probably the best fighter from pound for pound every weight class. He's the only one that's won 4 in 4 different weight classes, right? Light heavyweight.
no, Roy, absolutely.
But he would never fight Tyson in his prime because he was too small.
Yeah, Tyson
Can't do
would-
it, man. It's
Tyson
40-pound
would-
different.
Tyson in his prime though is like, what else are
He's
we
an
talking
animal.
about?
He's an animal.
We're not talking about anything else in Tyson's prime because Roy wouldn't even be able to compete in
No,
Tyson's
but
prime.
he wouldn't even be in his weight class. Not even close.
He wouldn't even compete even if he was in his weight class
Well.
because it's like, I mean, Roy is. Man,
I saw
that's-
Mike
that's-
Tyson.
that's
I
a-
saw Mike Tyson get knocked out in his prime by Evander Holyfield. ATL. Definitely did. Was such a bitch out. He fucking bit him in the ear. Yeah, I said it, Tyson. You were in your prime still, and you got knocked out. And the next fight, you had to bite somebody's ear.
He couldn't wait to say it.
ATL,
Yeah,
ATL.
that is real though. That is real. He did
it
bite
is.
his ear. That was
Supposedly
a cheat.
number 3 coming, but they're like 55. Supposedly number 3 coming.
Who, Tyson and Evander?
Yeah, that's what they said, right? Pull that up.
What?
Yeah, so Evander, when Roy and them signed that deal, Evander said, I've been training too. And he looked good, but he's still 50-something years old, right? So we'll see what happens. But Tyson, here's the deal. The difference between... So Bailey said
Tyson
something.
will knock him out,
Bailey
though.
said something. Probably right now, maybe. But here's the reason why.
Tyson been in
because
shape.
Bailey
He
said
been
something really,
shooting movies.
really sharp. Okay, here's what happened. So Roy Jones Jr. When we went there and we did the podcast, right? Well, Roy wasn't training. Roy was training other people, and yes, he moves and he fights all the time, but he wasn't training for himself. He was training for other boxers. One's got a belt. Michael Williams Jr. got a belt. He's got 3 other guys in there that are really good. He got a girl that's really good in there. We saw him. And Roy's training, man. He's training people. He's a coach. He's a giver, man. That guy is you know, to me, I saw him in his own element, and he was
one of the best,
earthly guy,
the
man,
best.
and wanted to help. He ain't nothing but I'm going to help people. I'm going to do stuff, right?
No.
And he wasn't for himself.
Definitely legend.
You know what
Definitely real
Tyson? You know
legend.
what Tyson was doing the whole time? Training for himself because he could. He could do that. He's training for himself. Where it wasn't like Roy was training all the time for like he would done in 1998. Because that's all he'd been doing. He wouldn't have been training anybody else. He's training himself. Mike the whole time was training himself. Bailey goes, he didn't have a chance really. Even though it was a draw, we saw the fight. You know,
Yeah.
it just wasn't fair.
Yeah.
But Evander's a lot. I don't know. We'll see. Let's hope it happens. It'll be a draw match again though. It'll be like
I don't know.
if somebody didn't get knocked out.
I don't know about
But I love Tyson, how he was still pumped after that fight. Like he was like, oh, let's go again. Let's go another 4 rounds. Come on, let's do it. He was ready.
Yeah. Tyson's Tyson. We gonna leave it there.
Well, he just transcends boxing though. He's like, he's not.
Let's not forget how old my brother is, though. He's up there.
They're
He's
both the
still
same
moving
age,
like
though.
that. Like, how old is Tyson? Like 40, 46?
No,
almost 50?
he's 52.
50.
What?
What?
Yeah, like 52, and Roy's like 54 or something. Is that right?
Don't
So
run
and,
up on
and
them
Evander's
50-year-old men.
52 as
Both
well.
of them is, yeah.
If you see him at a bar, don't pick a fight.
Right, don't run up on them. Don't run on them 50-year-old.
No. That's a bad 50-year-old to fuck with.
That's a bad one. You're
Yeah.
like, he's fighting you like he's 16.
Somebody better get that guy an ambulance.
16 on steroids.
That's
you
it.
know what I'm saying?
That's
He's
it.
like, for real. For real, don't do it. It's just not a smart decision, man.
So artistically, though, Pablo, artistically, who is the people that you fought? Because I know you said your father, you know, your uncle, your grandfather. Artistically, who is the person you're like, oh, I like this guy, I like this dude. The people you listen to on the radio.
Okay, the people I would listen to on the radio.
Yeah.
I would say, I like the people I like on the radio. I like Gucci. I used to listen to a lot of Gucci.
He's good, yeah.
I used to listen to a lot of Jeezy. R. Kelly. I would say, believe it or not, when I was young, I used to listen to Kid and Play.
Who? Kid and Play?
Kid and Play.
Dude, that was before my time.
Yeah, and DJ
Yeah.
Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh
Yeah,
Prince. I used
for
to
sure.
listen to all of their tracks coming up, like they was, yeah. Oh, and Special Ed.
Well, I feel like well-rounded artists in general would listen to, you know, rap, rock, old rap, because old rap is not new rap, and it's not even middle rap. Like it
I
does.
like
just,
AC/DC too. I like some
Yeah.
rock. Don't get it twisted.
No. What I'm saying is, you're listening to DJ Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince. Look, that's not the same as the '90s Southern rap or East Coast New York rap. That's totally Wu-Tang and Outkast didn't sound anything alike.
No.
And they were doing it at the same time.
Right.
So you got to take from everybody and go, all right, and be eclectic, I think, you know.
Right, facts.
Yeah.
And I listen to a lot of Biggie too. Biggie.
That guy, he was not good at rap. So I'm just kidding.
Boy.
It's like the girls from Arizona. That's what I'm saying.
Right, yeah. You already know. You already know. Like, come on, like that's Biggie. But Pac was definitely nice too. Like I listen to them, but I mean the main one I would probably say most influential, I would say I like Mario a lot. Mario was pretty
If you had
nice.
one song that you could listen to before you died, which song would it be? Because that might not be Mario. It might be something else.
Might not be Mario. That'd probably be like, damn, one song I could listen.
One song. Hey, Bailey, one song before you died, what would it be?
That's so tough.
Yeah, it's hard, right? What you got, Roger?
We're gonna listen to "Liberation" by Outkast.
Liberation. Love it. That's a good one. I might have to listen to Yellow Ledbetter by Pearl Jam. Like, I think that's one of the best songs ever.
Damn, I'll probably say,
Yeah.
damn, one song.
One song before you die, man. This is it.
That's pretty fucking
You get to
heavy.
eat a steak and you get to listen to this song, right?
Probably.
I'm gonna let you sit on it.
No.
What you got? What you got, Kelly?
Hypnotized.
Hypnotize. Oh, that's a good one, man. That's a real good one. Yeah, I like it. Like Pearl Jam, Yellow Ledbetter. You know, I mean, being who I am, maybe Lottie Dottie by Snoop Dogg, not Slick Rick. You know,
Oh, you don't like the Slick Rick?
I do. I just like the Snoop Dogg version better. I love Slick Rick's
What
badass.
about Children's Story by Slick Rick?
No, I love Slick Rick, but that was my era though, and I love Lottie Dottie by Snoop Dogg, and
Moni Love.
Slick Rick was, one of the best, man. One of the best. I just like the version of the young Snoop Dogg Lottie Dottie.
Oh, young Snoop was like,
And that's what it was. He was probably 22, 23
Empire,
when that
like,
happened.
He set trends heavy on the West Coast. Young Snoop still the man though, real talk.
Yeah. He's still the man.
He's still the man.
He gets paid millions for doing the Super Bowl puppy, halftime puppy Super Bowl thing. Right? What did he do that with Martha Stewart, right?
I'll definitely smoke some with Snoop. I'll try to keep up.
I would think that
I'll try to keep up on.
So I've never met Snoop, never been around, never been able to say, hey, what's up,
on the
right?
smoke side,
but like
real.
I've every time I've met with like Charles Barkley, I've probably met up with him like maybe 5 or 6 times in Atlanta.
Charles,
I'm telling you right now,
like
Charles, dude, this guy. He'd be like your neighbor talking to him at a bar.
Like you could have
He's
a good
so
beer
cool
with him and probably get in
Easy.
a roast session with him and just be laughing y'all ass off.
Oh man, and I'm talking about 5 different times. The first time I met him, I was like 23 or 24 in Buckhead, at man, what club were we at in Buckhead? It was right. What was the club right by Mako's? Anyways, I'll tell you in a minute. But no, that one was, I met him there, and he was cool as hell. Talked to him for like 20, 30 minutes, and it was a random, like, maybe Thursday or something. And then I met him again, just random places, and he's the same dude. He probably remembered me. Most people won't remember me. You know, they just meet people all the time, but I met him so many times and talked to him, he probably remember me.
Right, by now. You probably
not by name, but he'd be like, man, if I told him, he's like, yeah, I remember you.
What's up, bro? Hey, how you been?
My friend, his dad did the all the staffing for the All-Star game, and it had to been, you could look it up. The Atlanta All-Star game was probably in 2000 and maybe 1, 2, 3, something back in the early 2000s, and he did all the staffing. So we got these little passes where we go All-Star game, and
didn't they do the All-Star game here this year?
This year, but this is way back, you know, and we got into an elevator. When was it? All-Star game in the early 2000s. In Atlanta. Anyway, so we got in the elevator, and me and my friend, same friend I was talking about earlier, go up, ding, and then go up another, because we were in the dome. You know, it's got the elevator, whatever. And then somebody got in, Shaq got in the thing, and me and
Shaq, big ass.
Oh yeah, he's huge, and he's cool as shit too. But I looked at him, and I'm like, I'm young then, and I'm like, oh man. Should I say anything to him? And then my friend jumped up and said, can you dig it? And Shaq just started dialing. He was like, come here, little man. And I was like, what's up, dude? We gave him 5. He was like, he dinged. We got out. He goes, can you dig it? It was awesome.
Cool for that.
He laughed his ass off.
I already know he would.
laughed his ass off. This motherfucker's foot is like this big.
Damn.
It's so huge.
Shaq big as hell.
When was it? 2003. Yeah. Yep. I was 20. I was 23. Yeah, young.
13, if that.
13. There you go. So look, here's what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna end this on a few things, right? So if you want to spit something, just flat out, you can. If we want to watch your stuff, or which one?
We could probably do both.
Let's do both.
You know what I'm saying? Why not?
All right. Do a minute, just flat out, and then we'll watch your. I saw it a little bit in there, so we'll watch it on here. Your video.
On the video, yeah.
So this is Hannibal, aka
Man,
Pablo.
some instrumentals or something. Get something.
You got some? Can we put some instrumentals on there?
Oh yeah, hey Mark, you hard.
Growing up. Growing up.
Is that you?
Growing up in the city, yeah, you gotta get your bread right. Pray that my people in the pen get out and duck them fair lies, yeah. Don't know how many times I done rolled up a wood to get my head right. See, love is pain, hurt and joy, and this thing that we call life, yeah. See, it's a chance, then I gotta take it. You know I'm riding with it, baby, I'ma get it, baby. These niggas talking, they acting like they don't do it, baby. I pull up with that them chopper, we let it lie, baby. Yeah, we let it fly, little baby. You know who I am, you know how I go, you know how it is. Get it in the snow, baby wanna get with me, she know I get the dough. Niggas out here hating, I don't really hear it though. I just be chasing, getting money. Why they looking at me, looking funny? I ain't never dressing bummy. You can't get nothing from me. Unless you really want some shit. You know how it be, it's a freestyle, a freestyle. Yeah, nigga, so wild, so wild. I gotta feed my child, my kids. You know I'ma get it, that's real shit. Yeah, that's real shit.
That's awesome.
Hey, freestyling.
We're back.
Yeah, freestyle.
The DJ's our Easy Dick.
Getting it on the ones and twos.
That's the only thing I think of when it did that. Easy Dick.
Coming across your shack with a fat, he was like,
with a fat dick.
Slapping across your fat ass.
That's what he said. With a fat dick.
Easy.
That's so awesome. This is one for y'all. That's awesome, man. So what you got on YouTube? Tell me how to find you on YouTube. All your videos and stuff.
Right now, I only got one video. Well, I got two videos, but one particularly that's kind of doing numbers right now. Doing a little bit of numbers, like 4.2K. But
nice.
Yeah, Bussin', HHE. So, you know what I'm saying? That's a track I did with my homie Lawrence. He from Cali. You know what I'm saying? Representing, Cali representative. You feel me? Cool cat. So, yeah, we got on a track called Bussin'. It's doing numbers.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what's next? What we doing next?
Well, right now I'm in Atlanta, so I moved out here. I'm out here officially right now, so I'm trying to.
Nice, welcome, dude.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. I'm definitely trying to work a lot more, so I'm gonna be out here.
Well, you know, I told you about our gig, man. So you got to come there, man. We're gonna have rappers. We're gonna have you know, Southern rock. We're gonna have country. We're gonna have rock and roll. We're gonna have everything. It's gonna be an eclectic group.
Yeah,
bunch of artists, man. Music's music, right?
Music, man. You know. Yeah.
So we're gonna kick it. We're gonna have some drinks. We hope to have 500 to 1,000 people there. So,
oh man, that's gonna be lit.
Let's hope. Yeah, let's hope. Let's do it. I think minimum will be 300 or 400. So, what do you think? Yeah, go ahead. Let's do it. Nice. Watch it.
Shot this in Phoenix, Fabulous Films.
Oh, you're in Phoenix then?
Yeah. That's my boy Lawrence right there. YG Chatty Boy. That's the Dolce Gabbana.
You know that it's bustin', this bitch is bustin', the niggas is bustin'. You know that we clutchin'. Know some niggas that'll kill you for nothing. Boy, we shootin', ain't no time for discussion. You know that it's bustin', this bitches is bustin', my niggas is bustin'. You know that we clutchin'. Know some niggas that'll kill you for nothing. Boy, we shootin', ain't no time for discussion. Yeah, been that nigga, baby, that is no lie. I'm so high, I reside in the sky. Eating good with my piece of the pie. Try to rob Nina, kiss me goodbye. Wrap around, double back like a tie. Call him snitchin', man, that boy is CI. Catch him like him, then them bullets gon' fly. No more problem, cause that nigga gon' die. Somebody get him for his mama cry. Boy, we ain't finna. Swear to God, hit you dead in your shit. Now I'm on the run. Smoking dope like my problems don't exist. Niggas wanna talk, now they got me pissed. 30 on my motherfucking hip. And a nigga really quick to let it rip. You know that it's bustin', this bitches is bustin', the niggas is bustin'. You know that we clutchin'. Know some niggas that'll kill you for nothing. Boy, we shootin', ain't no time for discussion. You know that it's bustin', this bitches is bustin', my niggas is bustin'. You know that we clutchin'. Know some niggas that'll kill you for nothing. Boy, we shootin', ain't no time for discussion. Yeah.
Still poppin' out, fuck a drive, I'm in the mix. Make a sucker disappear like he was doing tricks. Crazy cause I'm in the field on offense, but always on the blitz. Been on skits back to back the back, we ain't gon' talk about all that. Tryna make 100 mil up off these racks, tryna make 100 trill up off these tracks. Niggas acting like they actin' sitting on the gas. Think it's funny to me, talking all this high power shit with no money up in these streets. Blood, I just got another couple of chops. I'm popping up, having niggas running on their own blocks. Blame the bitch, she told us we get ducked off. Catting off with these hoes and get your kid. Getting on me, that's a
You know
myth.
that it's bustin', this bitch is bustin', the niggas is bustin'. You know that we clutchin'. Know some niggas that'll kill you for nothing. Boy, we shootin', ain't no time for discussion. You know that it's bustin', this bitches is bustin', my niggas is bustin'. You know that we clutchin'. Know some niggas that'll kill you for nothing. Boy, we shootin', ain't no time for discussion. Yeah.
The blood, homie.
Nice, dude. That's awesome, man. That's actually shot real well too, man. So, what's your boy's name?
YG Cheddar Boy.
Nice. That's good, man. That's good. Thanks for coming, man.
Man,
this
thank
is
you
awesome.
for having us,
so
man.
you're gonna have
Soup
to.
sandwich.
You're gonna have to. You got to come out to that place. You're gonna have to get 20, 30 minutes on stage.
Man, I'm gonna definitely have to slide out there. Man.
I think so, man. I think so. I think it's done. Put the contract out there. Put the contract out there. That's what you got to do.
Slide, man.
It's wet ink. Wet ink.
I'm gonna have to slide for sure. I definitely got a lot of tracks that I'm working on that I haven't dropped, so I'll definitely slide through.
Let's do it, man. Thanks, man. Soup sandwich, guys. Y'all be kind to each other out there.
Thank you.